Hola bonitas, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me using all new makeup. And what really made me want to do this is this package that I received from Urban Decay right here with their new Hydromaniac Blush Glow Hydrators. So I'm like, this is my perfect chance. Let's sit down, vamos a platicar, vamos a arreglarnos, let's do this. The first thing that I'm gonna go ahead and start off with that I always have to do when I start my makeup is going with a lip balm. So I have this new Lawless lip balm, Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Plumping Mask in Juicy Watermelon. Lawless did send me a package with their products and I've used their gloss and I love it. So I'm very excited for this right here. And it's in a watermelon flavor, so I'm like, oh yes. Ooh, this is very hydrating. And it smells delicioso. It feels really, really good. Oh my goodness. And now I'm going to go in with sunscreen. I received a package from First Aid Beauty and they relaunched their weightless liquid mineral sunscreen. I'm actually super excited about this. I really love the original, but I think there was an issue with pilling or I don't know, there was an issue and they decided to take it out of the market and then relaunch it. So I'm very excited. So this is a non-nano sunscreen that helps filter harmful UV rays. It's safe for sensitive skin, which is one of the things that I really love about First Aid Beauty. They always make really sensitive skin friendly product. For my rosacea, my go-to has always been the Ultra Repair Cream. This one right here. There's barely anything left in here for a reason. It's literally at the bottom. Do you guys see that? So I really trust their products when it comes to my rosacea sensitive skin. This is non-comedogenic, won't clog pores, ultra sheer tint, and a satin finish. And of course we do 2 fingers. Ooh, it's a runny consistency, so you gotta put that on fast. And let's just blend. Oh, it does feel very lightweight. And it does have a subtle tint. One thing about me, I love trying out sunscreens. Sunscreen is always key. And I already went ahead and moisturized with the Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty. That, like I said, that's my holy grail. I'm not noticing any pilling, which is definitely a plus. And it's melting really nicely into my skin. I'm excited to see how this is going to do with makeup. It says it's ultra sheer and lightweight. It does feel very lightweight, but we gotta see how it does with the makeup because that's the one thing about sunscreen. Sometimes they don't do the best with makeup. So I'm curious to see how this will do with my makeup. But it melted into the skin very easily, very seamlessly. It's not irritating my rosacea. So that's what we have going on there. I think the first thing I want to go ahead and do today is start with the eyes while we let this kind of sink into our skin and just become one with the complexion before we go in with foundation and all of those complexion products. Okay, so this is what I want to use for the eyes. This is the Supergoop Shimmer Shade SPF. You guys know Supergoop is known for their sunscreens, but they also have these eyeshadows, right? And these eyeshadows are just a nice creamy eyeshadow moment, and you just put this all over your eye and it gives you a little bit of shimmer in there while giving your eyes, your eyelids, some SPF. So like I said, I've been into a shimmery eye moment, especially when I don't want to do too much. I'll just put this kind of all over my lid, and this will just give my eyes a really pretty pop of shimmer. And I feel for me personally, if I can find my brush, I feel for me personally, I really like this because I feel I'm able to, add a little pop of color on my eyes without having to do the most, especially if you're somebody that's just looking for a really good everyday product. I think these are great. And in here, like I said, you do get SPF 30. So these are great for a beach day or your summer vacation. So I've been really kind of just loving this vibe. They do have different colors of this. Now this isn't a new product. I wanted to use something a little bit different than what I typically use, which you guys know is the Makeup by Mario Through Your Eyes palette. And I think these are great because they're that perfect summer eye makeup product, a one and done. This one is in the shade Golden Hour. And it's just a very natural pop. Like, it's nothing too intense or dramatic. It's just a very natural pop. And I feel like it really looks super pretty just on the eyelids. Definitely check these out if you're looking for like a easy to wear, vacation friendly, summer friendly eye product. This one is great. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I wanna do a fun liner, and Urban Decay launched these 24/7 ink liners, and they have some fun colors, and I've been really into these fun colors. They have this really pretty green. I've used these a few times already, but these are super fun. They have this really pretty green and they have this really pretty blue. I think I'm gonna be wearing this blue shirt today for the rest of the day. So I'm just going to do the blue to kind of go with the shirt. Is that too matchy-matchy to have it match my shirt? Maybe, but I don't know. I want to do like a little pop of blue moment. So let me go ahead. And these are great because like they're so fine and precise, as you guys can see. And it's literally like a pencil. So you're able to like really adjust it. So I'm going to be quiet for a few moments because I need to get in there. And I just had a cafecito, so I feel like my hands are like extra shaky. So I'm like, okay, cállate for like 1 minute. Or else you're gonna mess up. So we have our wings, my half wing. I love a good half wing moment. Now for the mascara, we're gonna go in with this new LYS Beauty Lash Confidence. It's a curl plus length plus volume clean mascara. Ooh, I love this wand already. You guys see it has like that dip, which really helps kind of like get that curl going on. So we are just going to start applying this. And I don't know if you guys know, but I am in my mascara era lately. I love a good mascara. Ever since I started to use lash serum to help my lashes grow healthier and stronger. And also I started getting lash lifts, game changer. I'm somebody with very straight, small lashes, and I never thought my lashes could look good just with mascara and no falsies. And now I'm like, really? Okay, it's definitely giving me curl for sure. And it also helps that this one has that little dip to it because I feel like it really kind of holds that curl. I like the creaminess and how well it's curling my lash because of the way the wand is, but I will say it's a little messy because I already got some right here and I got some up here. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and go in with is foundation. So we already did our sunscreen and now we're gonna see how it does with the foundation. So for foundation, I'm gonna take a newer foundation that I have right here, and I recently did a review on this. This is the reformulated Dior Face and Body Foundation, and this is going to be my second time trying this. I just posted the review and wear test, so if you wanna go watch that right now, or actually watch it after you watch this video. Watch this video all the way through and then go watch that if you haven't done so already. I'll have it linked down below. I do have this in the shade 3.5N, and I'm gonna be taking my little sponge. This is the Juvia's Place sponge. It's a really nice sponge because I feel like it really presses the product in very nicely. Quick little side note, it's doing really well with the sunscreen because I'm not noticing anything like separating or breaking apart or pilling. So First Aid Beauty, y'all did your thing by making the sunscreen super lightweight because I feel like it easily just kind of melted into the skin and it's not disturbing the foundation. I think this will be best for people that want a little bit of like that natural glow. If you do use this and you have very oily skin, to use a mattifying primer with it, unless you don't mind the glow or you're willing to touch up your makeup with like a pressed powder or powder in general. So because I didn't go in with a mattifying primer, I am gonna go ahead and bake the face with powders so that I can kind of see how that does, because I haven't really used it with like a baking powder or anything like that. I use a little bit of powder, but it was more so just like loosely to kind of set it, but not to like bake it all in place and get that very like flawless, like soft matte effect of this. But I feel like because this is such a lightweight formula, I have a good feeling about how it'll do with like my baking powders, which we will be doing right now. Now we're gonna go in with concealer. And you guys let me know if you want a full-blown in-depth review and wear test on this concealer, but Tarte just launched a new edition of their Shape Tape. So this is the Shape Tape Radiant Concealer. And I literally just picked this up today on my way home. And I'm very excited. We all know and love the original one, the original Shape Tape. But now they have this radiant version of it. I did pick this up in the shade 35N. This is supposed to give you a feather light medium coverage for a no makeup look that won't hide your freckles or cake your face. I love the Tarte Shape Tape. Like the packaging and everything, the big doe foot applicator. I'm like, yes, this is what I like. I think I'm gonna start off with that much. This is a really good color too. I'm glad I purchased this in store because I was gonna place a pickup order because I was like, I don't have time to be walking around the store because I know that when I walk into Ulta, I'm gonna wanna look around. So I'm happy I went in because I feel like this shade goes nicely with the foundation shade. I feel like it's a nice brightening shade. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out with my little esponjita sponge, and it's actually blending out really nicely. And honestly, I appreciate that radiance on the under eye. So for setting powder, I'm gonna be using the One Size Ultra Pink powder because I've been really, really loving this. And I feel like a lot of people have been loving this powder. It's not your typical like pink powder. Like it actually is really nice, and I feel like it flatters better than a lot of pink powders. Let me know if you guys want me to compare this to the Huda Beauty pink powder, the cherry blossom powder. I never got my hands on that powder because it was always sold out for the longest time, but now I think it's actually staying in stock on the Sephora website. So if you guys want me to do a full-blown like comparison video between the two, I definitely will, because I feel like those are probably the two hottest pink powders in Sephora right now. But I feel like this pink powder is really good. I've been loving it. But let me know if you guys want to see a review on the new Tarte Shape Tape Radiant. I'm gonna dust away the powder on the under eyes. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with bronzer. Everybody's been raving about this LYS bronzer stick. I purchased this in the shade Courage, and let me just tell you, I already tried this for my short form content, but a little bit of this goes a long way because the pigment in this is literally unreal. Like, it's unreal. Like, that's honestly all I need. But you guys are about to see, like, this is so pigmented. And I went in with way more the first time that I tried it, and I was like, whoa, this is incredible. But less is more with this, because a little bit of this goes a long way. It is just such a pigmented formula, and it's like a cream contour, but it just melts in so beautifully and blends so beautifully. For the chin, we're just doing a little bit like in the center, and then I'm spreading it out because I made the mistake last time of literally taking it all throughout. And I was like, this is a lot, but like this amount is perfection. Like, look how nicely it just warmed everything up. Now we're going to move on to the blush, the products that I've been super excited to talk about on camera. So I have here the new blushes by Urban Decay. So these are Urban Decay's new Hydromaniac Blush Glow Hydrator, an all-day wear, and this is supposed to give us 24-hour hydration, insanely juicy flush. It has kombucha, filtrate, plus marula oil, and it is a vegan formula. So let's see. Liquid blushes, if you go in with a lot, va a ser un problema. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, these are pretty. Yeah, definitely less is more with this. Just kind of like warm it up on the back of your hand and then apply it. It does have a nice pretty glow. These kind of remind me of like a glossy formula, like a gloss. They're like a glossy formula almost. It's very fresh face. I feel like I would wear this probably with like a skin tint. They're all really pretty, and I like the fact that they're all different. Let me show you guys up close. That's what they look like. Okay, so now that we have this, I am gonna go ahead and just kind of bake the face a little bit with the Sweet Honey powder. So we went in with the Ultra Pink powder by One Size, and now we're gonna take Sweet Honey, which this color really suits my complexion nicely for when I wanna go in and kind of bake the rest of the face. So like I said, because the Dior Face and Body is a little more luminous, for somebody that has like oily skin like myself, it'll be nice to see kind of how it works with like a baking powder. So I'm first gonna start off right here. Just kind of taking it in all these areas where I get very, very dewy. So like the T-zone. And we're just gonna let it cook. So now it's been over a week since I've been using these One Size powders, and I can say I really love them. One Size and Patrick did their thing with these powders. Like, they really did their thing with these powders. I'm so happy they added these new shades in Sweet Honey and Ultra Pink, because I feel like it really made a difference. I love how these powders by One Size blend out on the complexion. Once I go with my powders, I get that perfect, flawless canvas. Okay, so now we have this flawless base, and we are going to go in and just kind of set that blush with this right here. So this is one of the 4 new blushes Dior just launched. This is in the shade Cherry. A lot of people were telling me on Instagram, they're like, that is not a cherry shade. And I'm like, I didn't make up the name, guys. Just going to apply this over the blush we already have. And let me just tell you guys, Dior did a really great job with this blush. This one, out of all the ones that they came out with, I have to say is my favorite. And it's really pigmented. I feel like one of the issues with the original Dior blushes that went completely viral was that they weren't that pigmented like these. Like, these literally give you pigment. So we have that. I do want to go in with this really nice blue eyeliner. This is from Kokie Cosmetics. This is in the shade Royal Blue. And I have to say, Kokie, like, they really did that with their eyeliners. They have really great liners, and they're very affordable. You guys can check them out on Kokie Cosmetics website. Let me let you guys know how much this eyeliner is. And they're also a Maryland-based brand, which I love. They're $6. They have a nice selection of colors. This one is in Royal Blue. Yeah, this one is in stock, so definitely check it out. I also do have a code with Kokie Cosmetics that you guys can check out to save you guys some money, and that is the Mex Beauty for 25% off your order. Apply this right here. Like, do you guys see that? Like, look how pretty that looks. Like, it's really true to the color. Like, it's a nice blue blush. It's a nice blue eyeliner. I feel like sometimes with my very watery eyes, it can be a little difficult for me to find a really good eyeliner, but these, like, the pigment is very consistent. You guys can see, like, it is blue. So I really love these. If you want to check out Kokie Cosmetics eyeliners, they're so good. They're so creamy. They're the Velvet Smooth eyeliner, and they're truly velvet smooth. And these are waterproof. $6, and you can use my coupon code. And the last thing we're going to go ahead and do is our lips, los labios. So for lips, I do have some new products. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to start off with lip liner. I have here a new lip liner. This is by Lunar Beauty, and I am very excited because they just launched lip products, and I am going to be using their lip liner in Cocoa. Very creamy right off the bat. It's a really pretty lip liner. I love a good brown lip liner. Now we're gonna talk about these. So Charlotte Tilbury sent me over these new airbrush lippies. These are the new Airbrush Flawless Lip Blur. They're a matte meets moisture liquid lipstick. Wear it blurred by gently blotting the edges, or wear it bold as a full coverage liquid lipstick. Ooh, they're definitely a buildable formula. They feel very lightweight. So that is Pillow Talk Blur. They also have here the shade Honey Blur. I'm like, which one do I want to go with? They're both so pretty. Sorry, my swatch got messed up there. I think I'm going to go in with Pillow Talk Blur. So let's see. Oh, she is very, very pretty. And I love how these are customizable. Like, just with a little dab of it on the lips, like, it gave you color, but it also still feels very natural. Me gusta. And it pairs perfectly with the Lunar Beauty lip liner in the shade Cocoa. I really like this formula. I do have 2 more products that were sent to me that I want to test out. YSL was kind enough to send me over their perfume in Black Opium. I've actually never tried this, so I'm very excited to try this out. I always love a good scent, especially when I'm going somewhere. And I also do have the new Candy Glaze Double Care Balm. They sent this over in Healthy Glow Plumper. I actually purchased one of these already and tried it out in a different shade. And I really like that balm, almost like glossy formula. This one is kind of like a clear, so it's like, just like a balmy formula. And I mean, this packaging is pretty. Like pulling this out of your purse, like, oh, my YSL lip balm. It's super cute. And they smell really good. It's like a fruity, juicy type of scent. Now I'm excited to put the perfume on because I know this is like a fan favorite. So many people love this perfume. And look how pretty that is. Oh, this smells really good. This is definitely like an evening scent. So this is in the warm and spicy family. Key notes are black coffee, white flowers, and vanilla. I don't really smell the coffee in here, but it gives me like a warm yet florally scent, which I love anything floral. Like anything floral is like totally up my alley. And this gives you like that burst of floral, sweet vanilla. I smell a little bit of the vanilla. Maybe the ending of this has a little bit of coffee in there, but I mostly smell like floral in here. Okay, bonita, so this is pretty much the completed look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this get ready with me using new beauty products. I always love sitting down and doing these type of videos with you guys because they're just so much fun. We can chat, we can try new products and all that fun stuff and see the look come to life. So I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing these type of videos for you guys. Let's go ahead and start our conversation down below. Let me know your thoughts. Which products will you be checking out of these new items that I have talked about here? That's pretty much it. I hope that you guys have a fabulous day. Don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. And I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Adios, bonitas.